Fishman Island. So she got to Fishman Island. She learned the story of Arlong and how before he became, that dictator of Kokiakishi village, the tyrant that ruled over them, he was a part of, Fisher Tiger's crew. And then he, got put in Impel Down because, he was playing games too much. And Kizaru was there. He couldn't escape Kizaru. But then Jinbei, for some reason, he was just like, I can't let you rot away. You want to play games, that's fine, but, you ain't doing that. There's no need to, go around and terrorize humans like that. We just need to protect what we have. And he's like, no, I'm going to go play games. And that's what he did. He went to Nami's village and he, had everybody pay tribute. And he killed Nami's, adopted mother, Bellamere, in front of her. And then she was like, I don't know, but, I don't blame you for what happened. Arlong was his own guy. He did what he did, right? Jinbei, you're not Arlong. So, I appreciate what you told me and stuff about him, but I ain't mad at you. I don't need you to die because that little bitch played games. But then she went to fight, and she went to fight against the Fishmen. After Luffy had knocked out 50,000 of them, there was still a lot of them left. And she used her Climatat and, packed up a couple of them. And they got, fucked up. And this was, the first time she started fighting after the time skip. So her strength is 72%. And then her speed is 69%. And durability is 85, or not 85, but 65%. Endurance is 74%. 82% for intelligence. Experience is 74%, and then 67% for close skills, and then her range skills are 75%. 80% for recoup, and then 77% for hacks, and then overall power score is 73.5, and that's for Nami during Fishman Island. She defeated one of the Horty Jones pirates. Horty Jones, when his men got, packed up. And she was, a part of the Straw Hat crew, doing her job, showing a little bit of what she learned. The improvements to the Climatat, and that's about it. Nami's a support character. We all know this. Stay cool, fall in the corner.